In this lesson we're going to learn about the mathematics. We're going to learn addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, floor division, modulus and exponent. We're going to begin by creating some variables. We're just going to go with the classic x equals 10 and y equals 5. And then we want some calculations to take place. So what we're going to do is start off with addition. We're going to create a variable called a, and we're going to say it's equal to x plus y. And then when we run the program and type in a, you'll notice we have the result. 10 plus 5 is 15. So let's progress down. Next is subtraction. Here we're going to have s for subtraction equals x minus y. And then when we stop and run the program again, we can type in s and we should receive 5. Then we have multiplication. And for this we're going to have m equals x times y. We're going to stop, we're going to run, and then we're going to type in m. And 5 times 10 is 50. You'll notice that in most mathematics x is used as a multiplication symbol. In fact, it's not actually an x, it's a different symbol altogether, but it's generally represented on paper as an x. When dealing with computers, however, you use the asterisk or star symbol for multiplication. Now we're going to have a look at division, and for this one we're going to have an unusual symbol as well. So we're going to do a d equals division, so d equals x, and we're going to use a forward slash and y. And this is the symbol for division. Again, we're going to stop, we're going to run, we're going to type in d, and you should see 2.0. So of course 10 divided by 5 is 2.0. Now this is where the order comes into account as well. So if, for example, I was then to swap these around, so we had y divided by x, and then stop and run, then type in d, we get a different value of 0.5. And of course that makes sense because 5 is then divided by 10. Next we have something called floor division, and we're going to go with fd for this one equals x, and we use a double forward slash and y. And when we stop and run and type in fd, we receive a 2. You'll notice that previously it was 2.0 right here, but in this case it's just rounded it to the nearest whole number, which is 2. If we reverse these, stop and run, you'll notice we get a 0 rather than 0.5. This is because it's rounding down to the nearest whole number, which in this case is 0. Next we have the modulus, and what the modulus does, it takes the remainder of division. So for this we're going to adjust the values slightly. We can go with 7 because 7 doesn't neatly divide into 10. We're going to stop this and we're going to run, and we're going to type in d to have a look at that result, 0.7. Now we're going to take this same sum and we're going to replace this with the percentage sign, and we're going to change this to md for modulus. And we're going to stop and we're going to run, and we're going to type in md. So that now gives us the remainder of the sum, and the remainder in this case was 7 because you can only divide 7 into 10 once. Next we have the exponent, and what the exponent does is raise a value to the power of another number. So if, for example, so what we'll do is we type in e equals x double asterisk and then y, and then when we stop and run, we then have 10 to the power of 7. A more familiar sum might be 5 to the power of 2. So if we change these values, then stop and run, we should receive a 25 instead. And there you go. So we now got 5 to the power of 2, which of course is 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. So it simply means it's being times by the power of its own value. In the next lesson we'll take a look at some more assignment operators, which are the symbols we're applying in between the mathematics. These will provide some different ways of altering your pre-existing variables. Hi, if you'd like to see more content from us, please like and subscribe this channel. Thank you.